The Florida Botanical Garden has long been a destination for families to wander together and marvel at the beauty of Florida's plants and flowers. And now, after all of that wandering, kids will soon be able to interact and learn from them. So here to share some very exciting news about changes coming to the Florida Botanical Gardens is Emily Bloxam. Welcome back to the show, Emily, and welcome indoors.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
We love talking to you about everything going on. You all have great things that happen in the fall and winter months, but there's something new coming, and there was a groundbreaking that happened. So can you tell us about that and what children will be able to learn soon there at the gardens?
Yes, so we've been in the planning stages for the past couple of years, and we actually had our groundbreaking ceremony this last Saturday for the Majid Discovery Garden, a place for children to learn and explore.
Lovely. Well, you brought some renderings of what we will soon see there. So can you walk us through each element that families will be able to come and enjoy?
Absolutely.
Where should we start?
We should start here because this is actually one of the entryways.
Okay.
So it's the tea gate, and it's these large steel structures that represent a tea plant. So you kind of come in that entryway at the Ulmerton entrance of the gardens.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then this is also a beetle climber, which is a climbing structure, kind of a play feature, and there'll be some additional signage and literature there for kids. And then this is Pollinator Landing, which is a really cool structure.
Looks so cool. I want to quickly mention the architect for this project. Did something else here in our area, right?
Yeah, you might be familiar with Bach Tower Gardens. And this is Coyle and Karen Landscape Architects, and they did that garden as well.
Wow, very, very cool. So what's happening here?
So the Pollinator Landing, it's a play feature. Also really cool, represents like a honeycomb structure.
Look at that.
It's also a stage area for performances and plays and things like that.
Okay, awesome. So there'll be more opportunity for that, right? And free entertainment for the family?
Yes, exactly.
Very cool. Okay.
And then finally we have the sensory curtain, which is a part of the sensory garden. So these are actually strands of bamboo, and they are, for a tactile experience.
Yeah.
That whole garden will be really accessible and have a lot of smell and touch features.
Wow. So all of this is like very well thought out, and it's going to be beautifully executed. Can you talk to us about the planning process and the team that you had together to create this really cool experience for all kids?
Yes. So we did a master plan back in 2018, and out of that we kind of found this portion of the Botanical Gardens that was sort of an unused area. It's a little over 2 acres actually. So we sort of highlighted some things that we really wanted to see. There's also an outdoor classroom space.
Wow.
There's just a lot of opportunities for education and experiential play is what we like to say.
Okay, and what have you been doing to engage the kids up until this point?
So we actually just received a grant from the Pinellas Community Foundation for Growing Up Wild programming, which is out of the Florida Fish and Wildlife. So we actually hired an educator to come on staff. We have been doing some programming. We're gearing up for the rest of the summer to do some stuff, and into the fall we have for the rest of the calendar year.
Right.
So a lot of that programming will be built into the garden once it's here.
Got it. And when do you expect construction to be complete? I know you just had the groundbreaking, right?
Just had the groundbreaking. We're looking at a July 5 construction date and about 11-month construction process.
Okay. All right. That's very exciting. Now, there's one more rendering that we didn't get to. So what's going on behind your shoulder?
So basically, any donation over $1,000 receives a bronze leaf in our donor recognition pathway. So we are still in the fundraising phase. We had increasing costs and materials, unfortunately, through the pandemic, like everything else. So we're still fundraising. We want to, encourage the community to come out and look at the plans and see the site and hopefully get inspired to give back.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to quickly mention that you guys are open, free to get in. You want people to come and see you this summer, right?
Yes, open every day, free admission, and this will be free admission as well.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Best of luck. You can learn more about this special project by going to the website listed on your screen. It is flbgfoundation.org/children's garden. Well, the mystique of Queen Elizabeth I is what's led to dozens of TV shows, books, and movies. But now there is